Wanted to draw line in the sand. Viswanathan Anand on why beating Gukesh mattered to Magnus Carlsen. World number 1 Magnus Carlsen's intense reaction after losing to Gukesh in Norway chess was likely because he felt his dominance being challenged by someone so young, according to 5-time world champion Viswanathan Anand. Anand also hinted that FIDE might discuss the incident very soon. Frustrated by his round 6 loss, Carlsen slammed his fist on the table, scattering pieces before shouting "Oh my God" and quickly exiting the arena. Millions of followers worldwide witnessed the event, with reactions ranging from bewilderment to amusement. Anand, known for his calm demeanor, remarked that the 34-year-old Norwegian was determined to win against the Indian world champion and draw some line in the sand. But it beating Gukesh mattered a lot to him. Even if all the other games he's kind of going through emotions here, but in this game against Gukesh, I think something he wanted to establish. He wanted to draw some line in the sand and tell all these kids hang on a few years, whatever. But this meant a lot. I think a 20 win against Gukesh here, he would have been very, very happy, Anand told PTI on the sidelines of Norway chess on Wednesday. Anand suggested that losing from a winning position likely added to Carlsen's frustration. As FIDE's deputy president, he is in Norway for broadcasting commitments as well. Against any opponent on earth, he would have hated losing such a good position. I mean to miss that the night comes back. I felt exactly the same way when I blew my game against Magnus 3 years ago in 2022 in Norway, added Anand. Anand mentioned that multiple factors could have contributed to Carlsen's outburst. Certainly, the game meant a lot to him and he came close and he slipped, but it could also be fatigue. It could be this new time control in Norway chess. Here we have this thing where we have classical chess and then we have a sudden death Armageddon tiebreak after every game in the event of a draw, he said. He noted that seeing anger at the chess table is not unusual in his experience. Yes, I've seen enough anger. All this has been around for a while, people screaming and cursing. I think it was in Delhi 2000 World Championship, where after his game with Estonia's John Elvest, Vasily Ivanchuk threw a chair across. So, the only difference is the camera, not the incident. And the other thing I would say is that this game between Gukesh and Carlsen was very intense. I mean, maybe Magnus isn't that excited about classical chess, but he's certainly taken on Gukesh in the format, Anand said. Or if not Gukesh personally, the person who is now the world champion, showing that Carlsen can fight youngsters. I mean, a lot of stuff was probably going on in his head, and it came out. So, those 2 games against Gukesh, he took very, very intensely and seriously. And that's kind of partially what brought it frustration on. Anand explained that such incidents, while not common, do happen occasionally, often when a player loses from a strong position. I mean, it's not that common. Well, you kind of see fragments every day. There was somebody who could barely bear to look at the chessboard, because he blundered, mostly angry with himself. You're so suicidal, briefly, that you spoiled something that you had done so well. When asked if soft warnings might be necessary for such actions, Anand suggested that FIDE will likely discuss the issue. Laws means definitions. It gets tricky. I guess it will come up in FIDE discussions, I think. But, you know, on the other hand, if you take someone like American GM Hikaru Nakamura, he says, let's have more of it. Carlsen incident. It gets attention. So, we'll have to balance these things out. But certainly, I think it will be discussed very soon, added Anand. Regarding chess in the Olympics, Anand said FIDE is working hard to liaise with the IOC, hoping to include chess in some form. Swipe left for next video. Yes, I very much hope so. I don't know if, at some point, the IOC decides various forms of engagement, either through esports or through the regular games and something. But we are trying very hard in that area, said Anand. With PTI Inputs latest blogs.